Hi guys, Miss Shamble here with your day 21 problem example video. So while today you were just supposed to read over the notes and get a grasp on how to do this, and really don't have an assignment, I figured I'd go ahead and do an example that's not in your notes for you guys, just so you've got another one to look at, because it's always nice. So what you're doing today is you're solving by graphing, and to be able to graph, as you guys learned last week, you need to have y by itself. So the second equation, y is already by itself, so it's good to go. I could go ahead and graph that one. I'm not going to, because if I flip the board over, it's going to get erased, but I'll graph them at the same time. The first equation, however, is not solved for y. So what I need to do is I need to solve that one for y. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it further down where I have space. So to get y by itself, first thing we need to do is get rid of the 2x. It's currently positive, which means that I need to subtract it to the other side. So I'm minus 2x on both sides. So that's gone. Bring down the negative y equals. Now this does not have an x. This does. So they cannot join each other. They are just roommates. Over here, y is still not by itself because technically that is a negative 1y. They're multiplied, so I need to divide by negative 1. On the right side, you have to make sure you divide everything by negative 1. So if I do, positive 2 divided by negative 1, that makes a negative 2. If I do negative 2 divided by negative 1, that makes a positive 2, keep the x. So now my system is y equals negative 2 plus 2x, and y equals negative 2x plus 6. So let's go ahead and identify the slope and y-intercept of each one of these lines. So our first line, I guess I will do in red. Its slope is the number with the x, so its slope is 2. We know that every whole number is flowing over an invisible 1, so really its slope is 2 over 1. Its y-intercept, b, is negative 2, so it's going to start at 0, negative 2. The second line, which, does this work? Barely. Let's try the green marker. The second line, yeah, it works a lot better, has a slope of negative 2 because that's the coefficient of the x. So its slope is negative 2 over positive 1, and its y-intercept is positive 6. So I'm going to try to flip this over gently so this doesn't all get erased when I flip it back. So I'm going to go ahead and graph the red line first. So I'm going to start at negative 2, and I'm going to travel up to right 1. So let me flip this over, let it down gently. I'm going to start at negative 2 and travel up to right 1 all the way across my graph, or down 2 and left 1 until I have this beautiful line. I'm going to go ahead and draw that. So there's one of them. My second line, I hope it didn't get erased. Haha, there it is. Starts at positive 6 and goes down to right 1. So I think I just erased it. Oh well. So I'm going to start at positive 6, and I'm going to go down to right 1. Now, when you solve systems by graphing, in most cases for you guys, the lines are going to cross at a point. Sometimes they don't cross because they're parallel to each other, and that's okay. They just have no solution. Sometimes the lines are exactly the same, and technically they're on top of each other. That's okay. That's infinite solutions. In the case of the problem that I just did, these lines cross right there at the point 2, 2. So it has one solution, and that is my answer. Positive 2, positive 2.